Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO preview. Um, I haven't done one for you guys live on Twitch. I haven't done one in a long time, so I need to start going like back to it. So that's what I'm doing. And for the new listeners that's listening on Podbean, yeah, we are on stream going on a new podcast. So I was looking at some podcasts today and seeing like which good one would be good to go to, and popped up on this one, and good to go to. I can go longer than an hour if I needed to, like with the previous podcast that I was doing with Spotify. Couldn't do that, and now I have a 90-minute limit on this one instead of the full 60 minutes. So you'll see me being on that for now on. So for new listeners, check us out on here, and for you guys that's watching, check out the new podcast. It would be WFSO's radio network for the podcast. So I'm probably gonna try to at least spread it out on WFSO radio network on Facebook. So just gonna be working on the kinks on that and see if I can do it on there. If I do that, I'll do it more. So, like I said, this is WFSO preview. Like I said, I haven't done one on Twitch in a long time, so I'm doing that now. And first time with Podbean, and of course the normal on YouTube. So y'all probably ain't shocked, ain't nothing new. So, anyways, we're gonna talk about what's posted as you see on the screen for those who's watching. And sorry for you guys on Twitch that's not watching it, but then again, Twitch is live. So NXT Battleground is tomorrow night. It was supposed to be like a couple of weeks ago they was gonna do it, or at least the week before. Yeah, King and Queen of the Ring. They was gonna do it a week before, but or it was the day after they was gonna do it. But unfortunately, they decided to move it to Las Vegas because I think this was gonna be somewhere in either it was supposed to be in Georgia or it was supposed to be in North Carolina. It was one of the two. So they moved it to Las Vegas at the UFC Apex Center. So they decided to do it that way, and I don't know why, but it's just totally like insane why. So this will be something different, and especially like one of the matches that's gonna be on here tomorrow. So I can see why they decided, to go this route, like host it in the UFC Apex in Vegas. Excuse me. As y'all can know that TKO owns both WWE and UFC. So I guess we're the way to try to work a little bit of a partnership with them. So yeah, interesting so far, and of course UFC is probably going on right now because they're in I forgot I think they're in Louisville, Kentucky, because I know that's where SmackDown was at last night, and some of them was there preparing, just watching the show, and I guess they had about to go to tonight. Some of them already happened, and one they probably like very close to the main event. So that would be my guess. But anyways, we gonna see more partnerships and stuff like that, or some things that WWE and UFC is gonna be working with. So we'll see what they do. They're already trying to plan that keep UFC on Saturdays, then put like WWE pay-per-views on Sundays. Which, like I said, either format I don't care. Like, I do like the Saturday nights, they having pay-per-views, or Saturday during the day, when they had to hold it when they were like overseas. So just either way, I'm okay with it. And I know they probably won't be able to do like Sundays like anytime soon because other WWE programming they got going on. So that's gonna be impossible for them to switch, just to on Sundays right now. Maybe after uh, the Bash at Berlin, maybe they'll do something with that. So maybe they'll, you know, move it or whatever. Who knows? Because then again, they didn't name the location of September's pay per view, or if there's going to be a September pay per view. So they didn't announce that yet, or October they gotta have a pay per view. But normally, it'd be like pay per view September, but none in October because they got two in November. So crazy things. We will talk about some breaking news that happened too in a bit. So let's just get on with this. So first off, I think they're not having no pre-show match or anything like that. So this is gonna be like straight up like going to the main card and stuff. So you got the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line, and you got the OC, which is the recently band back together now OC of Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. But then again, what I was saying, like band back together, that means AJ Styles is back with them from what happened last week on SmackDown. But well, we don't know what's going on with Mia Yim. What they call her Michin. So they don't know if they're gonna what they're gonna do with her. So it's gonna be strange, or we'll see how it goes. But Michin got her own match on the on this premium level event too. Let's just say that it should be interesting, and whoever wins that match, it'll make them like a bona fide. But we'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson got themselves a tag match against Exion and Nathan Frazier, who recently won it. I think it was what was it? The last. I think it was the last pay per view that they won it. Cause I think let's see. I think their last unless they had like a unless they had an event that was just playing what's going on through May or something like that. Cause Stand and Deliver was in April, but I think they won it last month. So I could be wrong though. But Gallows and Anderson made their mark. They attacked them and wanted the title shot, and Axum and Nathan Frazier agreed to it. So interesting though. So this is gonna be tough in seeing like which one of these teams. Well, if who's gonna win this match. So, like I said, with certain PLE events like NXT, you can't predict it because it's something different. But compared to the main cards and PLE events of WWE's, the higher ups, they're like almost too easy to predict. And that's just something that they just need to change. But at least with NXT Battleground, you don't know what's going to happen. So who I think is going to win? Possibility, they can probably have a rematch. Don't forget, next month they got NXT Heatwave PLE event after Money in the Bank. So they got like a full 3-day weekend up there in Toronto with SmackDown, Money in the Bank, and Heatwave, NXT Heatwave. So possibly this could be a rematch. Could happen on Heatwave. Who knows? But I'm gonna say that Axum and Nathan Frazier are gonna retain. So let me see if I. Yeah, Axum. Okay. Sorry if I did botch the name. So, well, I'm saying them two. Axum and Frazier are gonna retain, cause they just won them. But then again, stranger things have happened. So yeah, what more can you say? Um, an NXT Underground matches on the card as well. Where they was tagged up for a bit. Lola Vice and Shayna Baszler. They was tagged up for a bit. Then Lola ended up attacking her and leads up to this match. So I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Lola was like, "I'll take the challenge. I'll take you out, or I'll fight you anywhere." So Shayna Baszler decided, not just any match, NXT Underground. Well, you already knows like the Underground match is like somewhat like MMA in a way. It's like you only tap or I think it's like tap or submit. Yeah, I just haven't seen those matches in a while. Like the last one they did have was NXT, but I think it was like about a month or two ago, and I think I didn't see that one. I think it was between Natalia and somebody else. Could have been Lola Vice. I could be wrong, but this can really help Lola Vice. I know this will do nothing for Shayna Baszler, as she also got prepared for a tag team match next Saturday. So who knows where her focus is gonna be. So my thing is this. This will really help out on Lola Vice. I think Lola Vice is gonna win this match, and it was like she needs more to push than Shayna Baszler is. Like Shayna Baszler is already a veteran, and she don't really have nothing to prove in NXT. Longest reigning. Well, I think she hold the the NXT women's title more than any woman there. So yeah, so Shayna Baszler got nothing to prove. So I'm going with Lola Vice to win the NXT Underground match. Next up is for the NXT North America Championship, with Omar Femi defending against Wesley and Joe Coffey. It was supposed to be like it ended up being a 1-on-1, but in the match they had with I think it was Josh Riggs, Joe Coffey, and Wesley. I think the match ended up like I don't know if it was disqualification or it would end up being a tie between Joe Coffey and Wesley. So so I know they're gonna be focused on that, and like Oba and West, getting attacked by Gallus, because I know they teamed up for a little bit trying to fight them off, but could the odds be different in favor, or Oba family will finally be taken down, and the man is still undefeated and has some good matches so far. So I don't know if he's gonna lose that title anytime soon, but I thought he was gonna straight up get called up during the draft, because like his potential, like what he has as a guy that's, I think he's like 6'8", 6'9", I believe. Something that they was trying to get like Omos to be, but he's like but Oba is quicker and have like more like momentum going in his way. So that would be something interesting. No, in the near future. But like I said, NXT Heatwave will be coming up next month too. So who knows? Could be like one of these one of these men might face him 1-on-1 if retains. So I am gonna go for Oba to retain the title, because I think there's nobody right now that can stop him. There may be a few people that may come close, but yeah, I think Omar Femi is gonna retain, and he's my pick. So next up we have the North American ladder match. So the six. I guess they call it like the six-pack challenge match. It was 8, but 2 of them were out of it. JC Jane, I think, was one of them. I don't remember who was the other that was being there. So it was supposed to be in the 8, but now it ended up going to 6. So you got Michin, Last Legend, Soruka, Fallon Henry. Let me try and get CD Henley. I'm sorry. Jada Parker. And I did mention Last Legend. Okay, I probably did. And Keani Jordan. So I just had to read that just to get some of the names right. So, because there's a few of them like I'm familiar with, but I never can remember names. But that's just me. So I apologize if I can't like remember names like snap, 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 that fast. So I apologize for that. Um, it's like if you're looking in this match, you're gonna think of who has the biggest momentum going in. So they did have like a strange 6 women tag match. Um, I'm trying to think. I think it was Soruka. Was it Jada Parker and Michin won that match? So yeah, it was kind of weird how they did it. Like kind of confusing. So just put it that way. But anyways, so this live match should be like I said, this match probably be the still the show, and it could be a possible match of the night. So, well, I'll let y'all know tomorrow night on Aftermath who I think will be the match of the night after I watch it. But this one has the most potential to be in match of the night, in my opinion. That's what I think. But who's gonna win it? Ooh, I do have a few favorites in here, so don't get me wrong. But whoever wins it is gonna be the very first women's North America champ. But yeah, this is a tough call to see like who's gonna win this. So yeah, this is gonna be kind of off for me. I can't even think like who could win it. So my pick is I gotta think about somebody who will have the most momentum. Possibly could be Lash Legend. Possible. Um, possible. You know, Kelly Jordan maybe. Jada Parker maybe. Michin, who knows? But my main favorite person on here, and that's what I'm gonna go with to win it, is Soruka. So I think that she's gonna win it, and for most of these girls that's on here, this would be like their very first singles title. You got Fallon Henry that was women's NXT Women's Tag Champ. So yeah, I'm going with Soruka to win this match. So could be wrong, and this is a good thing. Like I said, with NXT, there are some matches in there that you can't predict. Like you just thinking, scratching your head, and just be like, "Oh man, they might have this person won instead of this person." So kind of like hard to predict. So I'm going with Soruka. But if any other one of them wins, I don't care. I just think this is gonna be a possible match of the night. Next up, I'm not saying this is gonna be like a semi like main event or something, or it could be the main event. Who knows? Trick Williams going against making his wrestling NXT debut, Ethan Page. So he's been behind like some of the attacks of the guys, and also the Metaphor been attacking like 2 of their guys. So yeah, did all that, attacked Trick Williams 2 weeks ago. Then last week, I guess him and Ethan and Ava, I guess they did kind of decide on a contract, but they didn't like. She didn't like some of the terms, so Trick came out and said, "Please agree to the terms," and he's not worried. He's not gonna lose. So Ethan Page did sign it earlier on, but Ava finally signed it. So the thing is like, you get his first match at Battleground, of course, this Sunday, and second wish is he gets a title match. So this is like good, and like I said, I like Ethan Page, and I'm glad that he's on the NXT brand, and maybe there's something they can do for him, or he can, maybe if he can't get the NXT title, he can probably go for the North America title, and start from there. You never know. But who's actually gonna win it? I'm going with Trick Williams to retain the title. So that's what I'm gonna go with Trick Williams to retain. Although Ethan Page making his debut and this will be his first loss, but normally you don't have that many people losing on their debut. But this situation, unless they're gonna call Trick Williams up after this, and call him up to the main roster, I don't know. But I see, right now I just see Trick Williams retaining, and now I don't know if this is going to be the main event or whatever, but this is one of the matches I'm excited to see. You have Jordan Grace, who is the TNA Knockouts champion, going against Roxanne Perez, the NXT Women's Champion, but the NXT Women's Championship is on the line. So, of course, Jordan Grace, like, impressive in her match this past Tuesday against, I think it was Sophie Turner. I can't even, I'm sorry, I'm just bad with some of these names, but I will get it right. I will get it right. But as y'all probably just read there, and y'all know that how this came about. So, the WWE was impressed with Jordan Grace at the Royal Rumble match. So, TNA and WWE have like a working relationship already in the past. So now, with the Mickey James the year before, I believe, was in the Royal Rumble. Then this year you had Jordan Grace. So interesting, and plus having her like appear like a couple times, and although it's gonna sucks, but like I said, I like them both, but I like Jordan Grace more. Like I said, it's just her physique and what she can do in the ring, just like gets me for like woman her size. So yeah, but but Jesus, it's just so hard to choose. Like, I will want Jordan Grace to win it, but I see Roxanne Perez retain it, or they're gonna work out some like small contract. But I did do a video earlier that Jordan Grace may come to WWE after her contract is up with TNA. I would like to see her doing what she's doing now and able to do both. But you know how WWE is when it comes to like going to the main roster. Now, I said there's going to be other deals ahead that they're going to have, other wrestlers from NXT appear in TNA, and some TNA wrestlers appear in NXT. So, like I said, they got a good working relationship right now. So we're going to see some some guys that's going to become guys and girls going to be going back and forth there. So this will be interesting. Also, I can see like Natalya, like if she stays in WWE, maybe works some rounds in TNA. Would like to see Jordan Grace and Natalya go at it. You never know. So that's what I think. But I see only Roxanne Perez winning this match and retaining. Although it'd be cool if Jordan Grace will be a double champion in inter promotions. It's been done before, but not within WWE or anything like that. But Well, it has been, with the tag teams, with the invasion and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, kind of okay and whatever. But I just hope I see more Jordan Grace like doing like inner promotions, like going to like working with TNA and still going like NXT, like maybe have some matches and stuff like that. Maybe have the Knockouts title on the line and defend it. Who knows? But before we go to that, Jordan Grace will have an open challenge on Against All Odds pay per view this coming Friday. So this is gonna be something interesting. What if it's somebody from WWE that will come in? Not from someone from NXT. That can happen. Or Roxanne Perez ends up going there to challenge her for her title. Oh, excuse me. That can happen. So there's a lot of scenarios that can happen between now and that next Friday, that this coming Friday. So we will see. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and that's why I pick Roxanne Perez to retain. So they got 6 matches, and it's gonna be a span of almost 3 hours. But probably one of the main events is gonna drag long, or the top 2 matches probably gonna be dragging along more than 30 minutes and stuff like that. But yeah, I understand the quality over quantity, but I love quantity and quality at the same time. But it's just some fads just do it a different way, and it's kind of killing it. But what more can you say? Oh yeah, before we go off the air, or whatever, the news that was hit all around the world not too long ago, but it says Ricochet is leaving WWE after his contract is up, and he's not going to resign or anything like that. I guess he's going to explore his options. Just please don't go to AEW. They're going to treat you more like a joke. You're better off going to either TNA or NWA or somewhere like that. But don't get me wrong, I don't hate AEW or anything like that. It's just I don't like what they're doing as of late. It's just it's mediocre. It's mediocre right now. They have their good matches and all, but some of the stuff they ain't telling the story on certain why this match is happening and why that match is happening. So they're not going in much detail on those, while they haven't wrestling had some good matches. But now it's starting to be they trying to be like WWE and have not that long of a matches. They said what was it? They had freaking Dynamite with a 2-hour show, and then matches. They only had total a 40-minute matches. So yeah, that's saying something, and yeah, that's kind of horrible. That's just my opinion, but it's just bad right now. But hopefully they'll bounce back. And like I said, only time I watch wrestling whatever from AEW is Rampage, or if I have time, I'll watch Collision. I barely watch Dynamite, but I probably will start to watch Dynamite just to see what's going on, because they got their pay-per-view at the end of the month too. But yeah, we'll see. But anyways, thanks for y'all for listening, and thank you all for watching. We're gonna have more podcasts on the
Nah, I'm waiting for you to get done, because I got some shit to tell you about this woman.
Oh God. Okay. Like I said, thank y'all for watching. We're gonna do more podcasts on I keep on forgetting what this thing called. So this is kind of new, so I apologize. So Podbead, that's what it is. So you will hear more on podcasts from us with that. So just look for us on WFSO on Podbead, and I think it's also WFSO Radio Network. You can look. That's on. I think that's what the main thing is on Podbead. So look for that. Um, you guys keep watching. Keep watching us on Twitch. We're always going to do some live shows and stuff like that. So please follow us on there. And you guys on YouTube, you know the deal. Like, subscribe, and check out our past videos. Thank our sponsors: Art from the Heart, Moving Dudes, Toy Dimension, and Trophy Athletic. Want more information about those sponsors? You can check out the website WrestlingFanspeakout.weebly.com, which right now y'all made is the most successful week and most views on the website. So I appreciate that and thank you for that. And until the next video, you guys have a good one. And y'all probably mostly will see me tomorrow talking about the results and all that stuff on WFSO Aftermath. So until then, y'all have a good one.